I am coming to you just for a couple minutes because it is late and we've been going all day. Um, the general is doing well since her oral surgery yesterday. This evening, I took her to go and get her, well, we all got our hair done. And I just want to talk about these Bantu knots. So, from what I know about them, they're from the Zulu tribe. It means um, self self love, togetherness, um, stretching your hair without using heat, protective style, uh, part of Black culture. I don't know, but I was reflecting on these Bantu knots that I got back. This is the first time having Bantu knots since 1995, so 29 years ago. Yeah, 28 years ago. I got Bantu knots put in by my sister friend, Rel. Shout outs to Rel from YO Yonkers. YO, baby. If she was here, she would be screaming it out. Now, I can hear her screaming it out. Anywho, stay focused, Keena. Stay focused. Um, these Bantu knots. Uh, it was the Zane era. You remember Zane? They were a singing group. Well, that was the first time I had ever seen it. The first time I ever seen like natural black besides the Arrested Development. That's what I really remember, like culture on TV. Besides, Public Enemy and all of those like political woke rappers back in the 90s. But so Rel decided to do some Bantu knots in my hair while I was in college. And I came home with those Bantu knots. And if anybody knew Ricky, my father, he was pro whatever everybody else is doing. And in 1995, nobody was Black Power um, in the DC area. So I went home and he was going to take them out of my hair while I was sleeping. That's how much he hated them. And then I went to church the next morning. And my grandmother, I can still remember going over and leaning over and hugging her. And she would not speak to me, talk to me because of my hair. And my dad didn't talk to me that weekend because of my hair. Bantu knots. So here I am, 28 years later, with Bantu knots. And I guess I went natural due to rebellion of my dad. My grandmother died in 2000. And before she died, she told me, be who you want to be. Stop being what other people want you to be. And the day she died was the last time I got a perm. So I've been with natural for 23 years. Yep, she died in March of 2000. So March 2023 will make 23 years of my natural hair. So I just go on to tell you to be yourself. You are you. Be as authentic as you can be. Don't allow anybody to change who you are or to make you feel any type of way. Celebrate your heritage. Celebrate you. Don't try and conform to anybody else's standards because all you're doing is hurting yourself in the long run. And It took me 28 years to come back to me. But here I am. Here I am. All right. Have a good night. Peace and blessings and Bantu nuts.